Okay, we've got a trace file here, and I want to show you how we can reduce the size and also prove or disprove a common myth about packet slicing. So I've got a trace file. I'll do a good old directory. Big old file here, this capture file, 463 meg. Alright, so what we're going to use is Wireshark's editcap utility. Now my Wireshark application directory is in the path, so I don't have to go and navigate to the Wireshark folder, and I just simply type editcap, pardon me. Editcap brings up all the options. What we're going to work with is this dash lowercase s snap length. That's our packet slicing option, and it's going to basically truncate each packet to whatever I specify in the actual command line. So that's what we're going to do. Editcap dash s and 128 bytes. Usually that's a good number to start with. It'll give me the MAC, it'll give me the IP, it'll give me the TCP or UDP, even some of the application header stuff. It's a good number to start with. You can go obviously smaller or larger. That's what I'm going to do. So the file I'm going to slice is that capture file. The new file, I'll just call new, if you will, underscore 128. So I know it's 128 bytes, for example. pcap ng. There we go. Enter. Let's see how long this takes. I'm going to hit enter. I'm not going to pause the video. Enter, and boom, done. See that? That was like, I don't know, 2 seconds. It was super quick. So now the other part of this exercise is I'm going to open up this new trace file, 128.pcap, and we're going to see how long this takes to load. Now this is going to be an interesting little part of the exercise because this, I'm going to say, this trips a lot of people up when I do my training. In some versions of Wireshark, they would have the load time in the status bar. Well, that's since been taken out of the default. And I honestly don't remember if it's something I had on there or it was there by default again and it's just gone. And it doesn't matter. In any case, let's put it back. Edit, Preferences, and if I go to Layout, you'll see it says Show File Load Time. Okay. I'm going to shut this down again. Just to give it the fair shot that it deserves. I'm going to kill this. I don't want it to load. Shut that down. Okay, I have no instances of Wireshark running. I'm going to load that new file again. And let's see how long it takes, because now it'll actually tell me the load time right here. All right. Then after it's done loading the 128 byte sliced trace file, then I'm going to go open up the original one. So this is 11.5 seconds. That's how long it took. And before I do that, it's dir. 69 meg. So it's considerably smaller. All right. So now let's open up the original one. And let's see how close we get to that 11.5 seconds. And time's ticking away. And my laptop I'm using it on, it's an Alienware with 16 gigs of RAM. It's an i7. I don't know what else you want to know about it, but it's a fairly decent machine. It's not, you know, like I'm going to say low end or 4 gigs of RAM. It's a pretty good piece of hardware. So let's see how long that, there you go. 21.8 seconds. So in this example with this trace file, it was faster to load the packet sliced trace versus the original trace. That's pretty cool. So I would strongly encourage you, when you have large trace files, you might want to consider packet slicing. Better yet, you might want to take out certain conversations. So if you're looking in this example at 10.44, 10.30, you might want to have a trace file with just 1044.10.30 and have it sliced at 128 bytes. So these are all things to think about when you start analyzing these trace files on your laptop, because many times your laptop might not have the horsepower. You might be grabbing this from an appliance where the trace file is a gig or 2 gig, and you know that's not practical to run on your laptop when you run Wireshark. So you have to think about this stuff as you're trying to analyze a trace file. That's it, folks. Hope that helps. Have a good day. Bye for now.